Take2 TV. Galvanizing, lyrical, soulful, captivating, entertaining. Take2 TV. Friday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Good evening and welcome to another edition of Take2 TV. I'm telling you, I have the best job. I get to interview people that I am truly in love with their lives. I am in love with what they do and all of the great things that they're accomplishing, and I get a chance to share all of that with you. Some of them I know personally, others I'm meeting for the first time. In this situation, I'd like you to introduce you to my friend, Louis Lee. We go way back. Way back. And I'm so excited to have you. I have been following your journey, and I am so excited about your fitness program, your studio, Get Fit with Louis.
Thank you.
And, the reason I wanted you to be on today is Take2 is the book that I've written. Mm-hmm. It's a movement. It encourages, or we strive to encourage, people to not stop where it happened.
Gotcha.
And health and fitness, I think, at least in my personal life, when you've gone through some tough times, health and fitness go out the window.
Absolutely.
Because a milkshake is, I don't know what it is about going through and milkshakes and fat and stuff.
1 mile away.
But, it's important that as we rejoin our lives, that we sit down and we really assess where we need to really, really focus to get back on track.
Exactly.
And so fitness is one of those areas. Tell me, what really led you into personal fitness, personal training, having a studio? I know you had one in Atlanta, and now you're here in Charlotte.
Yes.
So how did you land there?
Well, I'm gonna keep a long story short. All my life I've been into sports, basketball, baseball. Played on the collegiate level, as I stated to you before.
Yeah.
Never did like to work out.
Really?
At every practice, after every game, players and friends would go do weight training, and Louis was somewhere, probably playing a game then, or just not going to weight training. I hated weights.
So surprising.
I hated weights in high school, and I definitely hated weights in college. But once I proposed to my wife back in 2013.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. Once I proposed to my wife, all that good cooking that got to me, I knew I wanted to look my best on my wedding day, so I was like, hey, babe, I think I want to get us back in the gym. So it actually started from there. I got my wife and I to lose combined, I would say probably about 80 pounds combined.
Really?
Yeah. And from there, people would just ask me. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
and to actually do it alone, just looking at a couple of YouTube channels, just following what they're doing, writing my own regimen out, drilling her in the gym. That's the hardest thing ever, is to get my wife to do what I wanted her to do.
So what was the secret to get her?
I had to learn patience with her.
Okay.
I definitely had to learn patience with my wife. I would say out of all my clients, that has been my most challenging one. So I think any client that I get now is just like an easy breezy. But my wife has definitely been a test. But I can actually say we worked well in the gym together, up until getting into our wedding. But after that, went back to a 9 to 5, and one day, going to work feeling good, came from the gym.
Okay.
And I get laid off. I get a notice, say, hey, we're going to let you go. I asked one question. I said, look, is this going to be a layoff or a fire? Because I know if I go home and I say, if I got fired, she's gonna hit me upside my head. But if I get laid off and I got money coming in, it's a little bit easier to sit back and actually think about what it is exactly that I want to do.
Right.
This time I sat back for probably about 2 days, and I had to snap out of it. Like, look, all right, you got to get up, you got to get going, because I've been working ever since I was 15. What it is, Louis, that you want to do? I put 2 and 2 together. I like to help people all my life. I love fitness.
Isn't it funny how, what we think is a really bad thing
Right.
You know, a layoff, losing your job, how it propels us so often into that thing that we are destined to do.
Right.
That's just powerful.
Exactly.
You know, in the book and here on Take2 TV, we talk about, you know, or I like to showcase or highlight when people that are successful and have made it through some difficult situations. Was there ever a time that you just wanted to throw in the towel? Just say, forget it.
Only on the days that ends with a Y. Only on the days that ends with a Y. Fitness is fun, but my days starts early morning at 3:30 in the morning. And yes, it's, you know, to stay focused on my clients and also stay focused on top of my game. It definitely can be challenging, but I do have a bigger goal in mind. You know, right now I'm competing for a men's physique. I'm actually going in to train at a men's physique. I have a coach of my own, so he keeps me accountable, and that's why I love being a trainer. You know, yes, I'm good at being a trainer. Yes, I can, you know, help transform people's bodies. But if I can help transform lives, that's what I love the most.
That's powerful. So talk to me a little bit about that. How does transforming a body transform a life from your perspective?
Well, I would say it's easier to transform a body. The reason I say that is because, yes, I can give you a great nutrition plan and, you know, give you so many workouts. And eventually you follow it's going to transform your body. But in the back of my mind, well, in front of my mind, and what is going to automatically tick in your mind one day down the line, you're going to be able to transform your mind. And that's the biggest of anything, you know, transform your mind to want to go out and make a better, you know, healthier you. Whether if it's, you know, eating healthy, you know, every day, not just for 21 days. You know, no knock to the different diets out here. And I hate to tell my clients, you know, you're going on this diet, you're going on a nutrition plan. Because nutrition plan is forever.
Right?
Exactly.
It's a difference.
You know, if you think about so many diets out there, there's always a ending date, 21 days, 14 days, whatever it is. But nutrition plan is go on and on and on and on. And you're training your mind to train your life.
That's a good point. Being one that has been on at least 97 of those diets, you know, it's the 7-day plan, it's the 14-day cabbage diet,
Exactly.
you know, and it's amazing how you get pumped up for that. You know, I'm cooking cabbage soup, I'm eating that all day. But it just clicked with me that it has an end date.
Exactly.
I never thought of it like that. That's
And think about what you're doing on that after day 7. Think about what you're going to do on day 8. You think about that shake.
I'm getting that shake.
You think about what you're going to do after this.
I'm getting that hamburger.
Some people plan for trips, and you're going back to the same old habits.
So, you know, you referenced something earlier, your wedding.
Yeah.
I happened to see a lot of your festivities. It was a beautiful wedding, by the way.
Thank you.
Best part for me was the bride and groom dance, or the bride dance for the groom, and then the reverse of that. But in terms of your wedding, and so many people having a special event that they want to lose weight for.
Exactly.
So after you got married, everything was great. Back from the honeymoon, back home. Did you continue the journey?
Then my wife and I, we were in the gym, I wouldn't say every day of the week.
Okay.
It was more of maybe 3 to 4 days. I mean, for the wedding, we was going 7 days a week. Because she had a beautiful dress, as you saw in the wedding picture that she wanted to get into. Of course, I had a tailor-made suit that I definitely wanted to get into. So it was definitely a 7-day grind for us. But after the wedding, again, she's going back to cooking the things that we used to eat. Some of the old habits came back into play, but then it just got to a point that I was like, look, I'm starting to feel sluggish again. I want to, and then that's actually when I looked into, it was my idea for us to get a trainer. I actually hired us a trainer to get us over that hump, to get us past that plateau that I got us to. And that's what I tell a lot of people. You know, sometimes you may hit a plateau. You may just need an expert to help you get past that, to break down that wall and help you guide away and find
exactly. Resources. I want to jump back to something. I want to jump back to the point we were talking about when the layoff presented itself. And I want to talk a little bit about how long did it take you to get from layoff, tell my wife, I'm going to do something different, and secure I'm wondering if you thought about securing your own future. Because so many people have faced, and that's one of their sticking points. I've lost my job, I've lost my, and so many people connect job with identity.
Exactly.
So that is one of the points that people get stuck at. How long did it take you to get there to make this decision?
It was fairly fast forward. I was already in the mindset of I was ready to leave that job. I just didn't know how to leave.
Okay.
I think it was a push out the door for me, I would say.
And that's funny. That's funny because it's funny how life is, right? When you've been in a place and it's past your season and it's time for you to do something else.
Exactly.
You reach that end that you didn't even expect.
Exactly.
So that's interesting. So a couple things I want to ask you while I'm here.
Okay.
So if you diet, now you're dieting now.
Okay.
And you're religious about that dieting, but you're not exercising. What's the expected outcome?
Your body still would change.
Okay.
Your mindset would change as well.
Okay.
Because if you're sticking to this, let's use the word nutrition.
Nutrition.
Getting
away with diet.
Exactly.
Okay.
So if I place you on a nutrition plan, right, and you do not exercise, but you sticking to your nutrition plan, you following this, eventually your body will change. Your mindset already changed because you're sticking with it, but eventually your body's going to change. Your nutrition plan is 80% of what you do. Because like I'll tell my clients all the time, we can be in this gym from sun up to sundown. And if you're not eating right, we're wasting our time.
Yeah.
But at the minute that you eat right and you follow the nutrition plan.
One of the things I thought about, as I have battled it myself, is nothing tastes as good health feels.
Exactly.
I'll give you that for free.
Okay.
Nothing tastes as good health feels, and that's the truth. I lost my dad 3 years ago, and he never saw a hot dog, a sausage, a hamburger, a steak that he didn't love.
Wow.
Ultimately, it took its toll on his body, amongst many things. But it was during that time that I recognized and realized the connection between health and wellness and what we eat.
Yes.
So that's when I came up with that.
Okay.
Nothing tastes as good health feels.
Nice.
So we got an incentive, you and I.
Yes.
And if you are in the Charlotte area and you are one of the first 10 people to buy the book, Take 2 Steps to Rejoining Your Life, you will get a free hour with Louis. A free hour.
Yeah.
So if they buy the book, they're between 1 and 10. They get this free hour with you, compliments of me. What are they going to get in that hour?
You're going to, first and foremost, I'm going to treat every client, every prospective client, like they're my own. So the first day of what I do with everyone is give you a fitness evaluation. I want you to see, even if you do not decide to go further with this relationship, I want you to see where you're currently at right now. In order for you to get where you want to go, you got to see where you're at right now.
That's
so
right.
I want to test your weight. A lot of people don't know about body fat percentage. I talk to my clients about that. Everyone knows.
Some don't want to know.
Some don't want to know. But it's very important. It's very important.
Health-wise, yes.
Because anything, let's put it out there, anything over 30%, you're obese. And a lot of people are afraid of that. A lot of people are afraid of that. So that's why I like to educate my clients as well. So that would actually take only probably about 10 minutes of our time. After that, we're definitely going to have some fun. Being that it's only one session, we will get a full body, a great strength and training, toning workout.
Okay.
Add a little cardio in there. I may actually even throw boxing in there as well. It's going to be a surprise in there. So
a surprise.
for each person, they will get something different.
Be 1 of 10. Get the surprise.
Yeah.
Right.
Each person will get something different.
Okay.
So I like to get creative, you know.
Will there be any music?
We have music in my studio, so yeah, it's music.
That would have to be there for me.
It's definitely music. We'll play anything.
Loud.
Turn it up,
pump it up. All right. Well, you know, I am just so excited that you know, you are offering the opportunity to people to get fit.
Absolutely.
And to really, really focus on their health and their nutrition. It is a stumbling block. A stumbling block for a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's just that thing that we sometimes know we need to do.
Yeah.
But we don't make time to do it.
Exactly.
If someone is not in the Charlotte area and they want to contact you, do you do workouts through Skype or any technology?
I actually do have an online platform right now.
Okay, great.
In the beginning stages right now, but I do have several clients down in Atlanta. A couple of my clients that I've had down there, I was actually able to keep on my team and continue to help them with their goals and aspirations of living a better life. But I do have an online platform. You know, anyone. I even have a client up in Minnesota. So
perfect.
if you're willing to work and willing to put in the work, I will create that for you. And
and I know we'll have your information at the end of the show. But how will people reach out to you, follow you, learn more about you?
You can actually reach out to me, and like you said, you'll put the information up. But quickest way what people use now is Instagram. I am Mr. Lee. Facebook is Louis Lee, my name. And email is getfitwithlouis@gmail.com.
Getfitwithlouis@gmail.com.
Yeah.
I like I am Mr. Lee. That just sounds important.
Yeah.
In any event, once again, I've had a great time right here at Take2 TV. Remember, every Friday night at 8:00 p.m. Eastern, you can watch us on your Fire Stick, your Roku, Apple TV, WBNDTV.com, the app as well, or you can find us at Take2Now.net or YouTube under Take2 TV. So with all of those options, there is no reason that you miss any episode of Take2 TV. Thanks a lot. I'll see you next week.
Take2 TV. Galvanizing, lyrical, soulful, captivating. Take2 TV. Galvanizing, lyrical, soulful, captivating, entertaining. Take2 TV. Take2 TV. Galvanizing, lyrical, soulful, captivating, entertaining. Take2 TV. Friday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. 30 minutes. Real life, real life, real life. Real life people, real life stories, real life victories. Only on WBNDTV.com, Fire Stick, Roku TV, and Apple TV. Take2 TV.